The July issue of Empire magazine just released, which features an interview with Zoe Saldana about Neytiri, and we know of course the highlight of this issue is giving us our first still of Avatar Fire and Ash, that being of Neytiri, but the article dives a little bit deeper into the emotional weight that we can expect. Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And if you want to read the article for yourself, as mentioned, you can pick up the Empire magazine July issue on stands right now, but if you live in international countries like myself, where you cannot purchase the Empire magazine physically, then you can simply download the app and do a subscription through there. It's what I have been doing and it works out pretty well so far. Now, as mentioned, the highlight of the article is without a doubt giving us our first still of Avatar Fire and Ash, which I have dove into details with in previous videos, but we also got a behind the scenes image of Zoe Saldana, and I would guess that her character would be on an ikran here, and you can see that she is holding a bow in her one hand, looking intensely upwards. Maybe this is the section where the Ash clan is attacking. But going on the article, it highlights that Neytiri has arguably suffered more than any other character in the franchise, and we know that based on previous movies. She's not only the wife of Jake and mother of their children, but also the spiritual leader of the Metkayina clan, who gave up her home to save her family. The article reminds us that she did witness the death of her eldest son, Neytiri, and how that will have a heavy weight going forward. Essentially, this emotional toll shapes much of Neytiri's arc in Fire and Ash. Zoe Saldana described Neytiri's state with raw honesty, telling Empire magazine, quote, "We left her in absolute devastation. It's a level of sadness that is inconceivable, unimaginable," end quote. Even as the third film picks up, Neytiri is still grappling with grief. Saldana explains that Neytiri hasn't processed all of it, not because she refuses to, but because she simply cannot, stating, quote, "The grief, that pain, has seamlessly followed up on, and because it doesn't really have anywhere to go, and it doesn't go away, it makes you strong. The Sullys are going to be tested as a family," end quote. The article hints that a large part of this next chapter will focus on the friction arising between Neytiri and Jake as they navigate parenting, especially with their rebellious son Loak. Saldana elaborates, quote, "There's a lot of friction when you have two parents that really love each other, but they're disagreeing about everything that's happening over here and over there, and also with her husband," end quote. This tension forces Neytiri to look inward, balancing her role as a leader, a wife, and most deeply as a mother, trying to keep her people and her family safe. Saldana reveals how challenging it was to portray Neytiri's mindset, particularly as she shifts between anger, sorrow, and fierce maternal instinct, stating, quote, "Getting in the headspace of a woman that, by choice, allows her husband to be head of her family was very difficult. As a little girl, I vowed to never fall into a situation like that, but once I surrendered and looked at where she comes from, not from a place of ego, I had a deeper level of admiration," end quote. The article also hints that Neytiri's inner turmoil is balanced by exciting new characters, including the franchise debut of Varang, played by Una Chaplin. We will likely see Neytiri confronting not just external threats, but powerful figures who challenge her roles and place. Now, as mentioned, if you want to read the full article, just download the app and have a look for yourself, but not too much was revealed in this issue. The article focusing on Avatar Fire and Ash is only 2 pages, one of the pages being a picture of Neytiri and the other page being the article itself. And as we're in the territory where we can likely expect the first teaser within the next couple of weeks, that is just speculation of course, I'm hoping that the next issue of Empire magazine will do a deeper dive in Avatar Fire and Ash, giving us much more information. But what did you think of the July issue of Empire magazine and the first official still of Avatar Fire and Ash? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.